28-year-old Amy Palmiero-Winters is an ultramarathoner who regularly runs 100 or even 200 kilometers at a stretch. That would be remarkable for anyone, but Palmiero-Winters is an amputee who runs on a prosthetic leg, like this model, which looks a bit like a bird's foot.
People look at the shape of the foot and assume it has spring. All it does is absorbs the shock when my body pounds down.
Palmiero-Winters' left leg was injured in a motorcycle accident in 1994 and several years later amputated below the knee after 27 surgeries failed to save it. She returned to running in 2000, but on an ordinary prosthetic leg, which caused pain and further injuries. Her life changed again in 2005 when she went to A Step Ahead, a custom-designed prosthetics clinic in Hicksville, New York, founded by Eric Schaefer.
She was running 9 miles an hour on the treadmill for 10 minutes and not even out of breath. And I didn't know what I had there other than, wow, she is some athlete.
And so I told him I want to run 100 miles, and he didn't laugh at me, he didn't think I was crazy. He just looked at me and he's like, all right, he's like, then that's what you'll do.
Running on legs built at A Step Ahead, Palmiero-Winters has become a world-class athlete with a host of trophies, including this year's Sullivan Award, given to the top amateur athlete in the U.S. She often trains at night, all night, after her 2 young children are asleep. Earlier this year, she won an Arizona Road Racers 24-hour meet, finishing at 209 kilometers, 22 kilometers ahead of the next runner. That qualified her for the U.S. Women's National Track and Field Team, the first amputee on an official U.S. team. During the day, she works at A Step Ahead, directing sports programs and coaching young amputees like Diego Barcenas.
I want them to know that, the only obstacles we have are the ones that we set for ourselves.
Just really wanted to run again and just do everything a normal kid does. And, I'm on the soccer team and getting to try out for the basketball team. So, I'm just trying to just live my life like as if I have my both legs, and I pretty much do.
Not only is he trying out for the teams, he's doing very well at them. He's right up there with the other athletes. And we're not disabled in any way, we're just athletes who compete with prosthetics.
Last summer, Amy Palmiero-Winters took part in a new kind of challenge, the Spartan Death Race. A short race of only 5 kilometers, it included climbing up and down hills, over barriers, and along walls, and crawling through dirt, among other things. She didn't win, but she said she had fun.
New York makes them tough!
Carolyn Weaver, VOA News, New York.